Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are back with the NFL 32 team challenge rebuild series thing. Moving on to the Buccaneers. I can't remember what part this is. I think it's part 6. But yeah, this is definitely one of the teams that I'm looking forward to. This might be, I say this with a little bit of confidence, this might be a short video because the Bucs should be able to win a Super Bowl very soon here.
Stop the cap.
So we plan 15-minute quarters. Obviously we're simulating. I'm not playing 15-minute quarters. I'm definitely not playing 18 games with 15-minute quarters. Simulate through all that. We're going to simulate 1 year first to see where the team is at and see, like, you know, who we might keep, who we might get rid of, blah blah blah. And then we have 3 years to rebuild the team and go win another Super Bowl. If we win a Super Bowl before the 3 years, it doesn't count. I know in the last video with the Browns that happened with the Bengals, I think. I can't remember if that was the team. Here are the, like, what we did and how far we got with each team so far. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and start simulating this season and get on with the rebuild. All right, here we are at the end of the regular season. We went 8-9, finished second in the division. Saints ended up taking the division 12-5. We missed the playoffs. And we have a Chiefs-Cowboys Super Bowl. I'm totally lost right now. Let's go take a look at the end of season stats. Let's see how people are doing. Holy shit, Tom Brady. 5,447 passing yards. Led the league in passing yards. 35-22 ratio with a 95.3 rating. This ratio is a little ugly, but he was definitely chucking that thing. Leonard Fournette with a 1,000-yard season. 14 tutties, 0 fumbles. Nice little season for Fournette. We had 3 receivers in the 1,000-yard range. Mike Evans, Godwin, and Russell Gage all cracking 1,000 yards. What is this, 23 touchdowns combined between all of them. Cameron Bray also had himself a really nice season at the tight end position with 6 touchdowns, 876 yards. Taking a look at the defense, Devin White led the team in tackles. We had Shaq Barrett and Vita Vea tied with 7.5 sacks. Keem Hicks with 5, Shayinka with 4. Wow, a lot of people on this team had sacks.
What do you mean by that?
And then interception leaders, Carlton Davis III with 4, Sean Murphy Bunting with 3, David Winfield Edwards 2, White, Dean, and Ryan with 1. League standings, we finished first in the entire league offensively, and we ended up finishing 29th defensively. That's been a thing I've noticed, is that a lot of teams end up finishing very poorly in the defensive category. Let's go ahead and simulate the Super Bowl here. See who takes the dub. I got Chiefs. Wow, Chiefs ended up losing 35-40 to the Dallas Cowboys. Taking a look at the season recap, Dak Prescott Super Bowl MVP, Josh Allen MVP of the league. Oh, what what do you know? Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald with Players of the Year again. Something about that Rams team, dude. They just get Players of the Year just all the fucking time. So going into the re-sign period, we have 37 million in available cap space. I'm not sure what contracts we might have to re-sign. I think Brady, this was Brady's last year, because I think we'd want to keep him around. Yeah, so that is his last year. We're definitely going to want to keep him around. We got Levante David, Jamal Dean, Akeem Hicks, Sean Murphy Bunn, Logan Ryan, Mike Edwards, Keanu Neal, Scott. Oh my god. We definitely want to keep Brady, but it's going to kill our cap space if we do. What do I do here? I'm thinking maybe I make an outrageous offer to him that he doesn't want, and then I franchise tag him. That way we can keep cap, and then I can sign like Levante David, maybe? Free agency. Okay, good. So we're going to franchise tag him.
God damn.
42 million for a franchise tag. What the fuck, dude? I can't do that. My plan did not work. I was going to try to just franchise tag Brady, but I can't franchise tag him because that would leave me below cap room, and that's not what we want right now. So I'm going to just go ahead. Dude, these motherfuckers are expensive as shit. I shouldn't have did that. I know for a fact I shouldn't have did that. We ended up franchise tagging Levante David, and I'm really regretting it right now, but that's the rest of the moves that I can make. We're going to be going into free agency with 2.61 million in cap. Not enough to even make a move, but we need a quarterback really, really badly. So I'm going to go see if I can make some trades. I know we have some picks, right? Yeah, we have a first round pick, so let's go make some trades. Let's go see who we can go get. So here we are at the draft. I was making some trades, and I have the number 1 and number 12 pick. And I'm really, really trying to get another quarterback right now. It's just I don't know who I can get, really. I literally don't know who I can get. Yeah, because I can't make any trades. I'm negative cap right now. So let's take a look at the lineup before we go into the draft. So we have pretty much the same team. We definitely are, with the number 1 pick, are taking a quarterback. That's not even a question in my mind. Defensively, we could use a safety. Or no, you know what? Mike Edwards could be transitioned to safety. Maybe get another corner. Or, no, not another pass rusher. Corner or offensive lineman is what I'm thinking. But absolutely, we're taking quarterback. I think we're going to go with Peck. I think just overall talent-wise and just stat-wise, he looks the best. Maybe he'll get an X factor. That would be pretty good if he could. Oh boy. I'm just going to go ahead and take the best available, Devin Winston. He's got a hidden dev, which is good. His arms are skinny as shit. Jesus. He's got a hidden dev, so that's good. That's pretty much going to do it for our draft. I'm just going to go ahead and sim to the end. We don't really care who else we get. So here we are at the start of year 1 after rebuilding the team. We obviously took some big time losses with Tom Brady leaving. We ended up trading for the first round pick and got Alex Peck. Unfortunately, he is only a bronze dev trait, so his development might not be the best, but he was the number 1 rated rookie out of the draft. He's 6'5", 225. He's got decent throw power to start out. He's got decent speed. He's an athletic quarterback, which is good. So maybe he can kind of turn up for us, kind of just, lead the team. That's what I'm really hoping for. Other than that, nobody else different. We got the same offense, same receivers, same O-line, same room. Got weapons for the QB. Looking at the defense, we really didn't do anything different either. I'm actually going to move Mike Edwards to strong safety. We didn't do much else. We franchise tagged Lavonte David, which was a move that I didn't really want to do, but we did it. We also picked up Devin Winston in the first round with the 12th pick. Let me just check his dev trait. Maybe we got a stud. He's only star. I'm not sure if any of the rookies that the CPU generates get X factors, whatever, but he's a star, so he'll be a silver. And other than that, everything is the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix these abilities, and we will get on to the regular season. So here we are at mid-season. It looks like we're doing good, 5-2. We have the division on lock right now. The Panthers and Saints close behind at 4-3, but we're doing good. Let's go ahead and check out the mid-season stats. Alex Peck, 6th in passing, 1,992 passing yards, 16-9 ratio with a 97.9 rating. The rookie's doing very good, a lot better than I thought he might have been doing. He's got weapons though, so that's probably helping him a lot. Leonard Fournette, 578 rushing yards, 4 tutties, no fumbles, all good. Mike Evans with 700 yards at mid-season. Cameron Brate, Godwin, and Russell Gage all doing their thing too. Lots of touchdowns for that receiving room. Devin White leading the team in tackles. We have Vita Vea with 5.5 sacks at midseason. Devin White actually has 3 sacks too. Shaq Barrett, Shoyinka, Lavonte David, Winters, and Jamel Dean even getting in there for some sacks. Interceptions. Antoine Winfield leads the team with 2. Lavonte David, Jamel Dean, and Carlton Davis have 1. Let's Let's go check out the league standings. We stand 9th offensively, and then defensively we we're 7th. So much better than that first like practice year, I guess to say. We do have a breakout quarterback. I'm gonna click on this because I'm not sure if like they automatically develop. So if he gets 300 yards in this next game, he'll be star, but I can't really control that. That's up to the CPU. We're gonna simulate to the playoffs, and hopefully we're in it. So here we are at the end of the regular season. We are 11-6. We ended up tying with the Saints in the division, and they had the tiebreaker over us, so we took second. So we're in the wild card, but that's very good to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at the end of regular season stats. Alex Peck with 5,000 passing yards in his rookie year. 41-20 ratio with 100.8 passer rating. He was 6th in the league for passing, so that is very, very, very good for us. Leonard Fournette cracked 1,000 yards, had 11 touchdowns, averages 5 yards per carry this season. Holy crap, that's an insane stat. Mike Evans had almost 1,700 receiving yards with 16 touchdowns on the season. Godwin also cracked 1,000 with 10 touchdowns. Cameron Brate and Russell Gage, both in the 800 category. Receiving room did their thing once again. Let's go take a look at the defense. Devin White led the team in tackles. Vita Vea led the team in sacks with 11.5. Devin White had 7 sacks. Holy shit. Shoyinka was 6.5. Shaq Barrett with 5. Levante David with 4.5. A bunch of people with a bunch of sacks. And then taking a look at the interceptions, Carlton Davis led the team with 4. Winfield with 3. White with 2. David, Winston, Dean, and Mike Edwards all had 1 as well. In the league, we finished 5th offensively, and we finished 6th defensively. So I guess just we had a really good season. We were very organized, very well-rounded in all aspects. But we have a wild card matchup against the 10-7 Green Bay Packers. Let's go. I want to win the Super Bowl this year. I would like to see the rookie beat the Packers in the wild card, which we do. We win 42-21. We're gonna go ahead and play the Commanders. Wow, the Commanders ended up making the playoffs at 10-7. So we have a divisional matchup against the Washington Commanders. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go in and watch the games, and so I'm just gonna simulate. We take a close one, 27-24 against the Washington Commanders. We have the 9-8 Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Conference Championship. That must be a little bit of an upset team. Over in the NFC, yeah, that's the 7 seed. So the 7 seed ended up making it all the way to the conference. We were the 5 seed though too. So two underdogs going at it in the NFC Conference on their way to the Super Bowl. Can we get it done and move on to the Super Bowl? No. Or yeah, we can. We beat the Vikings 28-6. I thought because usually this screen means like you didn't win in the playoffs, so I was like, fuck. But yeah, we took a win against the Vikings 28-6, and we're moving on to the Super Bowl. We do have a new injury, which kind of concerns me. Levante David tore his tricep in the NFC Conference Championship, so Devin White's gonna get the start. And we're probably gonna have like some shitty 52 overall in. But we have a Super Bowl matchup against Kansas City Chiefs, so we have a little bit of a rematch in the Super Bowl. We're both 11-6. I'm curious as to see what seed they were. So they were the 1 seed. Wow, that's insane. We were both 11-6, but they were the 1 seed. We were the 5 seed. So obviously a little bit better competition on our side of things, but we ended up still making it to the Super Bowl. We need to go win against the Kansas City Chiefs. Get the Bucs a Super Bowl dub for the rookie quarterback. Don't do this to me in the Super Bowl. Fuck, we're gonna get blown out. We're gonna get absolutely demolished in the Super Bowl. Ended up putting some points on the board, but we're gonna lose 24-6 in the Super Bowl to the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's take a look at the stats. It looks like the rookie... Dude, crowd, relax. The rookie Alex Peck did not have that good of a game. Only 159 passing yards. He had a touchdown, but he just couldn't really get it done. Unfortunate loss, but we're in a very, very, very good direction. So a 78.3 available salary cap. We need to re-sign Wirfs, Evans, Winfield, Shaq Mason, Devin White, Levante, and that's about it. Okay, so we're going into free agency with $7 million in cap room. Looking at the re-signings, we got Evans back, we got Wirfs back, we got Devin White back. Wow, we got a lot of red on the field now. Unfortunately, we lost out on what's his name? Antoine Winfield Jr. He was a gold, but he wanted too much money. We couldn't keep him around, so we're gonna have to get a free safety. All right, boys. So here we are at the regular season of year 2. We made a lot of moves in the off season. We had a little bit of a cap issue and a lot of re-signings, but let's go over what we did. So we re-signed Mike Evans and Tristan Wirfs on the offensive side. Alex Peck did not get a dev upgrade, but he did have a very good rookie season, so looking for him to have another good season. Ended up signing Malik Hooker in free agency, and we also re-signed Devin White in the re-sign period. So now we have 3 X Factors, and we will get on to mid-season, see how the boys are doing. Alright, so here we are at the mid-season of year 2. I don't know if I said it was year 2, but it is year 2. And we have a 4-2 record. We're in second in the division right now. Panthers are above us, but that is because I believe we had a bye and they didn't. That's what it seems like. Taking a look at the stats for this year, Alex Peck with 1,821 passing yards, 15-4 ratio, and a 106.2 rating. He's having a great season. Leonard Fournette with 403 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. Kind of a quiet season so far for Leonard Fournette, I feel like. Russell Gage, Godwin, and Evans all doing their things. Cameron Brate actually left I don't know if I said it, but Cameron Brate, we did not re-sign him. So who is now the second-year player, I think third-year player actually, Cade Otton, getting in the mix a little bit. Receiving room doing their thing. Nothing too spectacular, but Devin White is leading the team in tackles, which was expected. Shaq Barrett leading the team in sacks with 3.5, with Vita Vea close behind with 3. Shoyinka and Logan Hall with 2.5, Devin White with 2. And in terms of interceptions, we have Shaq Barrett, actually. Devin White, Carlton Davis, Easley, and Britt all have an interception. I don't even know who these last 2 people are. Looking at league standings, we're 16th offensively, and in the defensive category, we're 8th. So offensively, we've definitely taken a huge step backwards. We're mediocre offensively, actually, in terms of statistics, but we're going to go ahead and simulate to the playoffs, see if we can make the playoffs this year, and hopefully we can make another run at the Super Bowl. So here we are at the end of the second season. We are taking second in the division once again, at 11-6 once again. We're going to have a wild card matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. First, though, we need to go check out the stats, see what we did. Alex Peck with another unbelievable season, 5,254 passing yards, 45 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 107.2 rating. He was top 3 in passing. I think he was 3. Leonard Fournette with another 1,000-yard season, 7 touchdowns and a fumble this year. Rashad White actually had 9 touchdowns. He must have been like a goal line back or something. Receiving, Godwin, Gage, and Evans, 1,000 yards. Receiving room is just killing it again. Cade Otton also almost had 700. Moving on to the defense, Devin White leading the team in tackles. No surprise there, honestly. Looking at the sacks, Vita Vea leading the team in sacks. Shaq Barrett with 9. Shoyinka had 4.5. Logan Hall had 4. Logan Hall must be getting a lot of PT because he's getting some sacks in there. Devin White with 3.5 too, which is pretty awesome, saying that he's a middle linebacker. We had Devin White, Mike Edwards, and Carlton Davis all with 3 interceptions. Shaq Barrett and Malik Hooker also had 2, and then Devin Winston, Britton Easley, and KJ Britt had 1 interception. We finished 4th offensively in the league, and then on the defensive category, we finished 24th, which is not good at all, but it's all good because we made the playoffs. We have a wild card matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. Let's see if we can go ahead and win and make another run at a Super Bowl. And we do. We beat the Arizona Cardinals, absolutely kill them, 42-21. We have another playoff matchup against the Washington Commanders, a divisional matchup. I think we met last time too in the same round. Let's see if we can take care of them again. We do not. We get absolutely fucking stomped, 49-14, against the Washington Commanders, and we're gonna get kicked out of the playoffs. Very unfortunate, but let's go ahead and simulate to the Super Bowl and see who matches up, and we'll move on to the 3rd and final year. So we have a Chiefs-Cowboys Super Bowl. So Chiefs going back-to-back in Super Bowls. I got Cowboys winning. I think Chiefs are going to get upset. I think so. I was very, very wrong. The Chiefs absolutely destroy the Cowboys 42-28. You know, I just realized I didn't do the season recap for last year. I feel kind of stupid that I didn't do that. We'll look at last year too after this. Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl MVP, Josh Allen MVP of the league. What do you know? Cooper Kupp, another offensive player of the year. Let's go back and look at the 2023 season. Mahomes was the Super Bowl MVP of that Super Bowl. Dak Prescott was NFL MVP, and Cooper Kupp, Jesus fucking Christ, bro, I can't stand him. So we're moving into the re-sign period, and if you can see the salary cap, we have $124 million in available salary cap, which means we have some serious negotiations going on, and I'm actually a little bit worried about this. We have Chris Godwin, Ryan Jensen, Leonard Fournette, Shaq Barrett, Shaq Mason, Carlton Davis, Russell Gage, Shoyinka, and it looks like that's going to be it. So after the re-sign period, we're actually able to survive with $30 million in cap room. Let's take a look at the team. Alex Peck going up to a gold. Chris Godwin turning into an X Factor. Mike Evans is still around. We got Leonard Fournette back. Got Ryan Johnson back. Got Shaq Mason back. All these boys are pretty much the same. Shaq Barrett went down, unfortunately. We got Carlton Davis back. And I think that's it for the defense. So we have $30 million in cap room. We can really go and beef up some positions that we definitely need. All right, so here we are at the 3rd and final year. Let's go ahead and take a look at the moves we made. We had a big-time re-sign period this year. No, is Leonard Fournette injured? Okay, he's only out for a week. Okay, I got scared there. So we ended up re-signing Chris Godwin. He turned into an X Factor. We re-signed Ryan Jensen and Shaq Mason. Then in free agency, we picked up George Christian Sr. He was like one of the strongest left tackles we could find in free agency. The free agency class was kind of shit this year. Moving to defense, we re-signed. Who did we re-sign? I think we re-signed Shaq Barrett, and I think that was it. We lost out on Antoine Winfield, but we went ahead and picked up Marcus May in free agency. And we also picked up Jadeveon Clowney just to get like one more pass rusher. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and simulate to the midseason and see what happens. All right, boys, here we are at midseason. We are on top of the division at 5-2. Let's go take a Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. Alex Peck is leading the league in passing yards, 2,675 passing yards, with 26-2 ratio, 124.2 rating, an MVP-like season for the third-year quarterback that we drafted with the first-round pick a couple years ago. Leonard Fournette, kind of a shitty season for him. 290 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, but he was injured in that first game. So Chris Godwin, Mike Evans having amazing seasons right now. Both with 600 plus yards. Both have 7 touchdowns. And Tyler James is also stepping up in the shoes of Russell Gage, who left during the free agency period. Earl Donaldson, rookie tight end, is doing his thing too. Okay. Awesome. I didn't even know we picked him up. Going to the defense, Devin White leading the team in tackles. What's new? Sack-wise, Jadeveon Clowney is leading the team in sacks with 5.5, which is awesome because we picked him in free agency. Shaq Barrett with 4.5, Vita Vea with 4, and then, yeah, those guys have some sacks. Looking at interceptions, Carlton Davis, Marcus May leading the team with 2, and Devin Winston, Mike Edwards, and Zion McCullum all three have 1 interception. We're leading the league in offense. We're first, and defensively, we're 30th. Wow. Interesting. We're still 5-2 though. We're on top of the division. Our quarterback is having an MVP season, and hopefully we can cap off that MVP season with a Super Bowl win. All right, boys, here we are. We are in the playoffs at 13-4. We took the division, and we are in the wild card, so somebody did better than us. Let's go see who did better. The Dallas Cowboys ended up taking that #1 spot. We are the 2 seed, though. We're playing the Green Bay Packers. I think I already said that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. End of season. Jesus Christ, Alex Peck. 5,751 yards, 49 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 116.5 rating. He is unbelievable. That's all I gotta say. Leonard Fournette, 830 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns. Big step down for Leonard Fournette, but he still did his thing. Looking at the receivers, Jesus, man. I'm going to count this as a 4th receiver with 1,000 yards. 4 receivers with 1,000 yards, 3 starting receivers and the tight end. God damn, how many touchdowns is that? 29, 38, 45 touchdowns between our receiving room? Wow, that's pretty amazing. Chris Godwin almost cracked 2,000 yards too, 300 yards off. Looking at the defense, Devin White led the team in tackles. Shaq Barrett and Clowney just absolutely demolishing the offensive line, demolishing the backfield. 15 sacks for Barrett. Jadeveon Clowney had 14.5. Vita Vea with 9. The boys were getting back there. And then Marcus May has 4 interceptions. Carlton Davis with 3. Devin White with 2. And then Fowler, Winston, Edwards, and Zion McCullum all had 1. We finished first offensively in the league, and defensively we finished 28th. I honestly don't know if that even speaks for how a team does, because with a shitty defense we're doing good. I want to see, did he get his X Factor? Oh no. Oh no. Alex Peck is out for 3 weeks with a broken thumb. 59 overall, Thomas Halen. There goes the season. Let's see if the 59 overall quarterback can get it done on the wild card. He was not able to get it done, and we lose 35-28 to the Green Bay Packers in the wild card. Wow. That's crushing. That really hurts. Here we are in Super Bowl 60, Chiefs Cowboys rematch. Man, I'm actually kind of sad about that. Wow, Alex, he just had an MVP season and he got injured, and spoiled our Super Bowl opportunity. Chiefs win the Super Bowl 24-17. I think they won the Super Bowl all 3 years in this run. Chris Jones, Super Bowl MVP. Alex Peck, MVP of the league. Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. Damn, man, that's so ass. I low-key feel like this would have been the year we won the Super Bowl too, because Alex Peck was just on fire. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the series. The fuck, Jesus Christ, speak. That's gonna be the episode. An unfortunate turn of events for the Buccaneers, losing the Super Bowl in the first year, was it? Or was that in the previous year? I can't remember if we lost or if we won. I think we lost the Super Bowl in the first year. And then with our hopes high in the 3rd year, Alex Peck goes down with an injury, and we end up losing in the wild card. But that's going to be a video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to support your boy. And I will see you guys in the next video.